maritime targets, including a key port tower, as the administration ramps up pressure over the Strait of Hormuz. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt citing Iran's recent attacks as the reason for this very operation.
They were not to fire on commercial vessels moving through the Strait of Hormuz. And unfortunately, they have made the tragic decision for them to do that. And President Trump is not going to sit by and allow these active acts of terrorism to take place in the Strait without ensuring Iran pays consequences for that. The president will hold them accountable when they turn their back on the words that they state to the United States. But he is always open to diplomacy at the very same time.
Will Thibault is the director of the American Military Project at Claremont, and he joins me now. Will, good morning to you. Great to see you. So gauge for us what took place overnight. These U.S. attacks on infrastructure, roads and bridges leading into the port city of Bandar Abbas. Why were these targets on the U.S. hit list?
Carly, this is part of a deliberate campaign to both punish Iran for violating the terms of the MOU and also set conditions for whatever further military operations may be necessary in the immediate future. This is clearly the infrastructure, the roadways, bridges, some port infrastructure that would be necessary to both sustain combat operations for Iran into the Strait, but also conduct things like resupply. I think we're going to squeeze the neck of Iranian military infrastructure around the Strait of Hormuz so that they're not able to sustain their attacks. And if necessary, give the president options to conduct further military action so we can solve the problem of the openness of the Strait of Hormuz for good. We're not going to be held hostage by Iran going forward.
Okay, so the U.S. is fighting, of course, to keep the Strait of Hormuz open. Iran wants it closed, but now there's also focus on a new